Hey guys, Kevin here, doing a walkthrough of this 2023 Tiffin Wayfarer 25RW. This is the 50th anniversary paint scheme, and this is the standard setup with the booth dinette. 25RW has the Murphy bed and the sofa underneath. Got it all open up here so you can take a look around, learn a little bit more about it. First of all, these barn door storage here is really helpful to get larger stuff in this compartment. There's one on the other side as well. This is the Xantrex sine wave inverter. There's a it says, I don't think this one has the vacuum, but they still put the hoses in here, probably because a lot of them do, unless I just haven't found it yet. This is a bag full of all the covers for the front windows. This is all coated with, I think they call it gator hide still. It's kind of like the truck liner stuff. And then there's a little bit of storage that goes deeper in here too. This is there's an induction cooktop, which requires magnetic bottom stainless steel pans. So they give you a set. And here there's various different sizes of pots and pans in the box. So this one, kind of your primary storage. Nice heavy-duty Tiffin doors. You have your LG Smart TV out here. You can close that up. Aluminum wheels, of course. This is part of your L-Well hydronic system here. Usually you'd see the propane here, having this here instead. For an all electric coach actually saves you a couple £100 for your cargo carry capacity. Let's take a look at the frame here. Up here we have just the gravity fill for the water, so you can fill this up. We give you an attachment in our safety starter kit that fits into here. When it starts to spray out of here, then you know it's full. It's a way to fill up from home without actually connecting to the tank on the other side, which is a little challenging to manage. You've got your covered Girard awning with built-in speakers at each corner. And there's a nice light that goes along that edge. It's nice that it's covered so that you don't get exposure to the sun on the material, which will basically just not last very long. This is where you plug in the coach back here. Of course, you got your tow hitch. I believe it's a 5,000 pound. Your smart 30 amp plug. This is where you have your outside shower, filtration, full coach filtration. You can turn on your water pump here. If you want to plug in a what they call like a mobile satellite on a tripod, you can plug it in here if you don't want to have it on your rooftop. This is your flush system and your valve to connect the water, and then you have your really easy access to your water pump over here. So if you need to change that out, this is cool. You have an actual hose. They've given you a space that you can slide in your sewer hose, so you can store it in here and not have to keep it in with all your other stuff. This could be organized better, obviously, but just want to go through the basics with you. Looks like another 110 plug over here. That's supposed to sit up on there, for example. As we come around to the next one, there's another barn door storage compartment down here. That's got a transfer switch over here, and then that little white labeled box that's blinking red. That's your slide control, and actually blinking red and green. But anyway, that's your slide control. That has got instructions on it. If you ever had problems with your slides, it gives you instructions on how to reset it. And very rarely have to do that, hopefully, but there is a pretty easy way to address simple issues if you ever come across any. And then you've got another 110 plug over here. Whoops, this one first. Lastly, we have our Cummins owning, it's the RVQD, the Quiet Diesel 3200. And that's mounted right over here. I like that the exhaust is mounted up in front of your coach, so that if you for some reason have to have it on when somebody's napping or using the bed, you've got it on the opposite side of the motorhome for more of the sleeping spaces. So let's take a look inside the engine compartment. Basic, Mercedes 6-cylinder, but I wanted to point out that there's no battery here, but there is a place to connect your hot and your ground. The battery is actually located underneath the seat inside. There's a little step right here. That's so you can grab on to your top of your hood and clean your windshield. So you step here, then you grab up here, and you can pull yourself up if you're trying to squeegee your windshield. You can't reach from the side. This is the upgraded chassis, so you see the lights are actually kind of unique. Not all Mercedes have these lights. And you see the fog lights below. When you have that little trapezoid thingy right there, that's an indication that you have the Mercedes-Benz luxury package. And not all of these have it. So most of the Tiffins do, but I've even seen a couple that didn't get it for whatever reason, probably because of supply. Fuel is entered over here. There's a little light, lights up a lot nicer at night to give you a little spotlight on your entrance on either side. Let me take a little bit of a look here. We've got storage and a charging station right here. You can just set your phone there, or you can plug it in, but you can just simply set it there and it will charge if you have an updated phone that does that. Drink holders everywhere, and then more here, and another space over here. So you have heated seats, 3 different memory settings for the seats to have them set just for you or whoever else drives. This is the 11-inch touchscreen. And these controls here are kind of like a mouse pad. They move. This side here moves what's over here. So you can push home or back on this one. And then this little tab, it looks like a little square, that moves things on the dash. So you scroll up or down to different things. A lot to go through there. You can figure that out a little bit later when you do it on your own, but just want to show you the functionality. And now you have this side, same thing over here. You can control your volume, call, answer, and hang up. Actually, this is call, answer, and hang up here. Volume, and this is, I think, to do an audible request to make a call to somebody. I don't typically use that much, but it's there for you. Home screen, which we're already on. And then this scrolls just like before. So you can move over, or you can do it right on the screen by moving it. So when you get to something you want, like let's say we wanted to go to navigation, now we click on it by pushing down, and now you've got your navigation. So then you can scroll down the bottom here to start changing settings and whatnot. Really easy to use, actually. So air conditioning controls down here. A couple different things like your hazard lights, lock. No, those are all settings for air, except for that is your hazard lights. All right, so let's continue on. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff up here to look at, like this light, your reading light that comes on and off here, place for your glasses. You have an SOS button. And of course, these always come with a little storage up on top of the visor space, and then the handle up here to grab onto. I'm going to stop this video, call it part 1, then continue on to the inside.